Hello the Yearnites and welcome back to another Trickcal video. Today we have two new journeys to talk about and jump for a little bit here with you guys. One is going to be Kana, one is going to be Naia. For some reference, as usual, level 118, 1.6 million combat power, rank 9 gear, nothing leveled up. She is 10 if I remember correctly. Her board, all the way to the second board, all the big notes are actually taken. And I got her A3 to level 20. And when it comes to Kana, I got her A2 to level 20. And the same thing, her second board, all of the big notes taken. 10, same thing, lower level 110, because I am broke on Puffarons. So, let's talk about these two girls and if it's worth pulling for them or not. If you don't want to watch the whole video, completely fine as usual, alright? The tier list will be updated by the time I post this video or in a couple hours afterwards. Nothing changes on the tier list. Kana stays T3, Naia stays T2. Even with their yearnings, they do not change their position on where they belong currently in the meta, alright? Now, why Sefhi? What's going on with these two? And is it worth right now pulling for any of them? I would not pull for Naia. So if you are a green main, she is our main healer and she will remain our main healer until Ayla comes out in global, which is going to be a long time for us, all right? But until then, you can use Naia and she's a fantastic character. Her journey does not change much, however. We were talking about the second start. Let's wash up and screw the doop, right? Grants immunity to stun and knockback. Summons the senior skill advancing wave twice. So this wave that she does summon on her senior skill, that wave right there, she will have two waves instead. This is good. This is magic damage and a lot of HP recovery. She already has pretty good healing capabilities, so it's an extra that's welcome but not needed. And when it comes to being immune to both stun and knockback, it's mostly for PvP rather than PvE. So again, an improvement over the base kit as usual when it comes to most of the journeys in this game, but it's not something that I would recommend pulling for. Naia overall as a healer works out of the box with one copy. So only get her journey if you already have enough copies laying around from pulling on other banners, but I would not recommend actually pulling here for her, alright? That's the first thing. When it comes to her card, it's actually a pretty nice card, honestly. So if you don't like Naia, you don't like Kana, I will say you can grab a copy. Well, first of all, get these first, because this is a really good card, okay? The Roller Magic Hat is actually pretty good, and I might try to get it myself to 5 stars later. But if you already have the hat, then I will say you can grab one of the Naia's gun, because this can be used on not only any healer, but also any tank. HP defense, plus also HP healing increase, which most tanks do have some form of self-recovery. So it's good for healers and good for tanks, and also a pretty nice price at 90. That's it. That is for Naia. Let's talk a little bit about Kana, and we'll go into Elias Frontier actually and do a run here so you guys can see. And if I'm gonna make her a favorite character so you guys can see with a bit more of a higher stats, we will remove Root and we will be putting Kana instead, okay? And she goes, it doesn't really increase that much, but it does increase. So a quick TLDR on how her kit and now her journey works, in case you guys didn't know. This is a character that is selfish DPS, okay? Shoots a cannon, physical damage. Senior skill, same thing, shoot a cannon, physical damage. Passive, increases max HP and also her enhanced attack chance. And if you go to normal attack, normal physical AoE damage on the basic attack. With the enhanced version, also targeting the highest attack, dealing AoE and applying a stun, while dealing a lot more damage, double damage. So her journey simply still makes her a selfish DPS, but it makes her a stronger selfish DPS. Kana, the sharpshooter, increases enhanced attack cast rate. After using the freshman skill, increases attack speed. So we're talking about a chance increase by 50%, attack speed 60% increase for 8 seconds. On paper, this is a nice increase. This is actually a nice increase for her attack speed and her damage as well. On practice, Kana is not a good DPS, meaning this does not change anything. I like Kana design, okay, but this doesn't change anything really. For some reference, okay, artifacts, as you guys can see, Shion Cape, Dragon Light Sword, Teak weapon here. I tried with the Butter card, and I'm gonna put the Butter card so you guys can see it, because the Butter card does work better with her than the Teak item. But overall, it's just not great. Like, if we're talking about like performance, it's not good. It's not good. So Butter Card, we put this on our girl Kana, and then we take Thick Blazing Sword and we put this on Momo. We go full auto. I'm gonna lower the volume a little bit because if not, it's gonna be too loud when it comes to the characters attacking consistently. My Epica might die because she has no items. It doesn't matter. We're comparing her currently with Momo. We're comparing her with Tig. We're comparing her with Elena. All characters having weapons. Momo not having the best weapon she could, but still, you know, they all have items. Now, to not be here for 4 hours, I will be directly skipping to the end of this test so you guys can see the numbers. Alright, so here we are. We just finished this run on Elias Frontier. Again, this is a simple test. Don't take this as this is her ceiling or anything like that, because it's not the case, but this is still a nice reference. And as we can see, Elena is doing 5.2. Tig is doing 5. We're also getting 2.4 on Epica without items. We're getting 1 on Renewa without items as support, 4.4 on Momo, and 1.7 on Kana. And that is with full items that are actually for main DPSs. Those are the items you would be putting, for example, on your Xion, and Xion would be the strongest DPS on this team. So, like I said, I just don't believe it's an improvement worth pulling for. But if you do get her, if you already have enough Kana dupes for that, it can work, right? Remember that at the moment, the Vivacious team, the current Vivacious team, does not have a full formation yet. If we're talking about this, we unselect all, because we have good DPSs overall, 3 really good DPSs. You have a really good healer and a support character. The last spot is still pending, and you still need a tank. So, assuming you're running Selene or Rude, whoever you prefer, right? You still have one more spot, which for most people will be for Tig. If you don't have Tig, or you don't have Epica, or you don't have Momo, you could be running the Rufo Yearning, you could be running the Kana Yearning, but they will underperform in contrast to the other characters. Or even you could just be running Chopin for the extra heals, but she does kill herself going to the front. So that's basically everything for these 2 characters. Do not be talking much more here or wasting anyone's time. I would not put for them currently. They do not change the tier list on any capacity. Kana stays T3, Naia stays T2. The website will be updated probably in an hour or 2 after this video is uploaded, since I still have a few things to update for other gachas. That said, as usual, any questions you guys might have, feel free to leave a comment down below. Good luck with your pool dinner dates, and I'll see you on the next one.